Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So I'm going to be giving you a sneak peek of some fun plates I have planned for us to use. I hope you'll be as excited as I am because they are going to be so fun. So it's kind of basically like a haul as well. So I'm just going to start with the main plate, I'm going to call it, that's really kind of sent me down a rabbit hole. Okay, so this one is going to be from Sugar Bubbles. And I have to say, this packaging is so cute. This will be my first time using any Sugar Bubbles plates. So let me show you. Okay, so it does have this side, of course, but it's got this film. So I'm going to show you that. That's going to be easier, I think, to see. Also, yes, I've been holding on to this to get past the holiday so we could really enjoy it. So let me start. I'm going to have to do it this way, I think, just so we can see like everything there, because there's a lot. Okay, so this is going to be SBX016 plate. So let's just start at the bottom here. Okay, friends, this is an 80s, 90s kids plate. So it's going to be very nostalgic. So let's just start down here. So we have what I'm going to call it kind of basically like 80s, 90s toys. So roller skates, slinky, these are like game items, arcade type thing. Okay. Then we have like that little drawing board. What do y'all call it? I already forget what it's called. But little Pac-Man, Pogo Ball, who remembers that? Legos. I love this. Made in the 80s. 90s kid. Where's Waldo? Now, some of these I'm going to get your guys' help on. Because a couple of them I'm not certain on. Okay, so this one, I forget who this is. Rubik's Cube. I remember these little papers. Oh my gosh, does anybody remember that? That was so fun, right? It was like you put a number and then somebody would pick a number and you'd have to open, close, like do like a thing where you open and close it. And then they would unfold a piece and it would answer some question, something like that. Now this, I don't know about this, but I know, and I was not into this thing. Garbage Pail Kids. Yeah, that one wasn't my thing. The top of the plate, y'all, just wait, friends. It is what I'm super excited about. Okay, so I'm super excited about the trolls. Looking forward to that one. I don't know what the sunflower, if it's supposed to just be like a mean something or like just a older theme. Okay, so these, I don't remember these. Gremlins. I wasn't really into that either. Also, or maybe that's the, what was that little thing called? Furry? Am I saying that? Is that right? Anyway, I never had one, and I know a lot of people got creeped out because they were like talking weird stuff. Actually, let me move this up. This one might be a Furby. Is that what it is? A Furby? Okay, so this one, is this supposed to be Chucky or my kid brother? And then we all know E.T., Alf, um, Mr. Potato Head. Now see, with this kind of thing, I wish it would have come with Mr. and Miss Potato Head. Like something to go with each to make a whole thing. So like Alf could have had something with him or I don't know. This one was from the dinosaurs. Do you remember that little show? I actually really liked that show. And he'd always be like, tell his dad he's not the mama. And so this specific image is going to go into something else here in a minute. Okay, and I forget what these little glowworm things are called, but they were like a little doll. Okay, let's see. All right, I think were these like called the Munchkinson? Let me hold on. I'm gonna have to look that one back up. Okay, I got a picture here. I think it's these things. Monchichi. I really honestly don't remember those either, to be honest. But and was this guy the gorilla from Boomerang? Then we got this bear. I can't remember his name either. Listen, y'all, I'm telling you, my favorites are up at the top. So we're gonna get to the ones I do know. Okay, this one I'm super excited. This is Pound Puppies. And I had a stuffy. It was Cooler. Do y'all remember him? He was the main character, one of the main characters. So, and I like this image, so I got two images to work with. My thought on this one is maybe I could just do like a couple of these, just change the colors so we can add in some of the other guys. So there was like Violet, Bright Eyes, um, Howler. Those are the main ones I can remember right now. But I was hoping I could find a plate just for Pound Puppies, and I couldn't find one. So we're just gonna have to work with this. Okay, now we're gonna get to the favorites. Okay, let's just see here. First, My Little Ponies. Super excited for this one. Now, I wanted to try to find a My Little Ponies plate that I could just add to this, but the ones I could find were from basically like my daughter's childhood. Because there were several things they came back with, and My Little Ponies were one of them. But I didn't want to do like her. I mean, no offense. I wanted to do like from like my childhood. And so I couldn't find one. So we got enough. I think we can work with those. We got a popple here. Super excited about that. Care Bears. And then we got another popple right here. At least that's what it looks like to me. So, is this one as well or is this something else? I know some of y'all can help me out. Okay, so basically, I also wanted some more Care Bears. Just because I just love them. So I'll show you guys the rest of the things here in a minute. Cabbage Patch Dolls. There's another one here. Super excited because we have Strawberry Shortcake. Definitely doing some things with her. Now I don't have an extra plate of her, so I'll just have to work with what I got. Really, really excited for Rainbow Bright. I've mentioned her before. She's one of my favorites. Wish I had another plate of her as well, but I just don't. I know I saw on one of our other Nell friends video, I think Melissa, she had gotten some, it had a Bright plate and a Strawberry Shortcake plate that were a free gift from Pretty Fingers by Robin at Christmas time. And I knew nothing of it, or I would have completely have jumped on that. So sad about that, but it is what it is. So I couldn't find a separate plate for now. So that's okay. At least I got this. Okay, and then we have okay, so I know these two are with Gem, Gem, those little rocker Barbies. What I'm trying to decide is this Barbie and this Barbie. Are these just regular Barbies? I think they're like supposed to be like 80s, 90s Barbies. Is that right? Because they look different to me than the Gem ones. So, also, I don't know about these. Do you know what these ones are? I sound like I don't know what half of this is. I guess I don't. I can't remember. Because the most of them that stood out to me was Barbie, Jim, Strawberry Shortcake, Rainbow Bright, Popples, um, Cabbage Patch Dolls, uh, My Little Pony, Care Bears, um, Pound Puppies, the Trolls, and I liked the dinosaur show. But really in this more a little bit, but the majority of this I mean I did like what are those called? See, now I've already forgotten. Slinkies, I did like those, uh, Game Boy and all that, but most of my faves are at the top. So, are there things that you're specifically interested in on this plate? Because even if I'm not, it wasn't my favorite, it could be y'all's favorite, and I'm happy to do some nails with those designs. So if there's something I didn't mention that I was super interested in, I will still do it. Just please let me know because I'm really looking forward to all this. Okay, so this sent me down a rabbit hole, like I said. So I picked up some other plates that I did come across. So I'm going to jump into that set. Okay, so this set is from Glamorous Nail Essentials. First of all, came in this really pretty pink light toned packaging. They sent a thank you note in this personalized little envelope. I thought that's really a nice touch. This one has a sticker too. Let me show you. And I'd never heard of this website. I don't even know. I just was like looking up for some nail plates and found it. I don't know. This is just it's not a sticker. It's just a cardboard with their name on it, the company name. And this pretty sticker. It's got the little blingies. Oh, there's the name of it right there. glamorousnailessentials.com. They included me a free stamper and scraper. Let me pause and open it. Okay. So this, I've never had this kind of scraper. It's kind of got like there's a little dip in it. I can feel it to the touch. This side more so. And then this one, I can tell this is probably not going to pick up well, but I mean, it's still nice. It was free. And none of this is sponsored or PR. I paid for all of this myself. Okay, the first one, first of all, they come in this cute little wrapper, but I can't, oh, I'm not going to open this one because I got this one for my daughter. So I'm going to try to fold it so you can hopefully see it. It's a Kuromi and mail plate. She doesn't know about it yet. Sorry, I'm trying to keep that glare off, but from my Melody. So I got that one for her. Okay, and what I'm seeing is some of them come in the pink package and some didn't. They came in this kind of just a regular package. As you can see, I've got several to show you guys. Okay, and I already mentioned this one. I wanted more Care Bears. It's got this, look at that paper. It's like a rainbow. Because I was like, at first I was like, is that on the plate? No, it's just on the wrapper. So I picked up, okay, first of all, they don't have backings. You'll have to add your own backings. So I got some out here, which they're like this. Let me show you. And you just peel off this white piece and stick it onto the back. So it's from uh Glamour Nails Essentials website, but this one's a Moutine plate. So I guess they just have sell various brands on there. Again, it was my first time on there, so it's got all the little Care Bears. I'm so excited for this. So I'm gonna pair this one with the other one. Now, some of them, like this one's gonna be too big for the nail, but we could place on there what we can fit, but it's got enough of the small ones where we can still have some fun. Okay, then I grabbed this one as well. It is a Bambi plate. Now, you'll notice on the website, they do not call it Bambi. They called it the specific one Cute Deer or something like that. So I guess it's something to do with, they can't use the correct names, but it's obviously a Bambi plate. So I loved Bambi, that movie growing up. So we're gonna do this one. Um, It's got some I can reverse stamp, and that's what I really like to look for in plates. I think this might have been the only Bambi one, so I didn't have another option because on some of them it seemed like they'd have one plate that was more solid and one plate that was more able to be reverse stamped. But I just remember seeing this specific one for Bambi, so we'll just have to, work with the ones that I could reverse stamp them. Because to me, the thing with the solids is, to me, it doesn't have the details, and so it makes it harder to tell who and what it actually is. And this one's also a Mootine. Okay, so basically the rabbit hole I went down was looking for old school characters. Okay, so have one aerial plate that I used for. It's in my. Used it in my picture that's on my profile um, picture. I have that one, and then let me just show you this one over here. I have not even used it yet. The husband had got it for me, but see how it's mostly solids? It's cute, but I really like the ones I can reverse stamp, which you can this one and this one, this one. And this is how a lot of them come. One of them's like the solid and one of them is like this. Now, y'all know I love me some Ariel, so I could not help it. I was like, I had to, which I'm so glad I did because now I think, last time I looked, it showed out of stock. But man, we can reverse stamp pretty much all of these. And it has Ursula, and it has Sebastian, and it has Flounder. So I'm really excited about that. It's got her in the pretty dress. And I think it's got, well, they are a little bit larger. I was thinking this one might be small enough to fit better, but we'll just see what we can do. Okay, now that puts me into this other plate. I already had it. It's been waiting for me to use as well, but it goes into this whole theme of Ariel and princesses and all that. So this was also one the husband had picked up for me. Um, so it has like their faces up here, and then some of them in their dresses. So let's just say like there's Belle's face, and then here's her in her dress. There's Cinderella here, and there's Cinderella's dress. So the Snow White, see how she's solid? I don't like that solid. It does have the queen in there, but it doesn't have her in the dress. So I think this one might be the Sleeping Beauty, Jasmine, Ariel again, because this is her in the dress. Pocahontas, Cinderella. So like it's got Tiana up here and Mulan, but it doesn't have. Did I say this one's Pocahontas? But it don't have all of them in the dress. It didn't have Tiana's dress or Mulan's dress. So anyway, I went down a rabbit hole and I got a Snow White one. So now we got her for her in her dress. The other one was gonna be Solid Images. It also's got the little dwarfs on there. Oh, it's got the prince too, and the evil witch on there. So there were some, say like they had a Tiana plate, which is from Princess and the Frog, but it was not. It was a solid. It wasn't like this. They also had one that was Cinderella, same thing. So I think they did have one Cinderella that was that I could reverse stamp. But since I have her on that other plate, let me pull it back up. Oh, it was this one. Since it has her face there and her in the dress, not this one, I'm sorry. I decided not to, but now sometimes I'm starting to second guess myself. And also, it's got Belle here in her dress and up here. Now, the husband had gotten me this plate, but again, mostly solids. I can still use it. But a long time ago, I had used basically a vampire plate to piece together um, Beauty and the Beast, and so it's one I've been wanting to redo. So now we'll be able to do that. And I had done Princess and the Frog, um, but I still don't have the best plate for it because, again, I didn't want the solid one. And this one just has her here, which I could still work with, but I wish they had her in the dress. But I do have some that I'm wanting to redo. Okay, this one came in the pink packaging. So this one is a Barbie plate. Again, they didn't call it that on that site, but it is obviously. So I thought I would piece this together with the 80s 90 Barbie on the Sugar Bubbles plate. I thought that would be fun. I have done a Barbie uh, video before, but I didn't have I just used what I had. I didn't have an appropriate plate for it. Now I do. So that's another one I'd like to first to redo. Now it does have some solids, but this is what I could find. So since I got the ones I can reverse stamp on the Sugar Bubbles plate, I think it'll work out fine. Uh, Please send me some good luck that all the images will pick up just fine, especially the Sugar Bubbles. So the ones you saw me that had the purple backing, I've already had them. I just haven't used them yet. I got lots of plans, friends. These are what I'm talking about. I have all these fun things planned and I have yet to get to it, but we're about to. Okay, the next one also had the pink package is going to be one of my favorites, and it is The Lady and the Tramp. This is another one I did do using a let me grab it real quick. I used this Maniology plate, and I'd use these two for it. And they do look like little puppies of them, but this is like the real one, right? So I'm going to redo that one as well. And it's got a mixture of the solids and the reverse stamp ones. So again, really hope these pick up well. This is also Mootine, so maybe they do just sell that brand. Okay, also, so I had done a 101 Dalmatians nail set with this these two here. Um, Cute, but still not the exact same thing. So they had this one. No, they had a small plate and then this large plate. The small plate didn't have the mom and dad dog, and they do have them here, like right here. This one looks like one of them. So I figured, okay, we'll go ahead and get it, and you can redo that one as well. Um, Now the thing is, the small plates I think were like $4, and then the larger ones were like 6. So it was only $2 more to get the large ones, and you get a lot more items or images. There's the mom and dad too. So figured it'd be fun. Redo those appropriately. And then I got this one. I didn't need it, but the reason I got it, this is Mickey and Friends. So I have that Mickey mini plate you've seen me use, but this one has Goofy, Daisy, Donald, Minnie, Mickey also on it. So it's got them with the surfboard in a car. It's got the guys together, and then it's got the girls together separately. It's like right here has Minnie and Daisy in a little car, and they're right here as well. So I figured it'd give me more, things I could do. Figured that would be fun, just add in some more characters. So I have got a few more I'm actually waiting for. They haven't made it here. Don't know when they'll get here. So it'll be some more characters, But also, let me pull that back out. On that Sugar Bubbles plate, I saw that they had a dinosaurs plate. Um, on this is the second on the second website I was looking on. But they have it has the dad and the mom and him and just a few little items. And I was like, "Oh, I don't really need it." But I was like, I'm never going to see this plate again. And if I wanted to use this image to make into a whole theme across the nails, then just go ahead. Because I figured if I didn't get it, then I would have wished I had. Um, Now, the trolls plates I saw, they were for once again the newer trolls. So like the ones my daughter uh when the ones that came out when she was little, and I really wanted the old style, so I didn't see that. But we're gonna make this one work. You can just do a repeated image of this and change their hair color, you know. So I figured we'll do some that's like game themed, toy themed. Um, Now, are y'all into the Gremlins or the uh, trash can, whatever they was? Are y'all into any of that? Now, I did like Alf. We could still do something. I mean, it'd just be him, of course, on that one image, but I can piece some stuff together. So just let me know if there's specific things you're interested in. So yeah, I'm not gonna spoil the other ones. I'm gonna wait till they get here to show you because they're different, except I did share the dinosaurs one with you, but the others are different characters. So I got a lot of fun things planned, friends. And the only other thing I picked up that's not for a stamping plate was this is like a set. So for the set was like $5. But it's something like you can basically this is double-sided tape and you can place so I have certain nails that I really don't want to throw away. Because they do get to a certain point and you kind of have to let them go because you can't work with them very well anymore. But there's some I just don't have it. I just couldn't throw them away. So I wanted to display them. So it has the double-sided tape and these little plastic things where you can place the tape on and then you place the nails on them and then you can place it on your whatever way you're going to display the nails. So I got that to try. I figured because I was just trying to use a lot of putty and I was going through the putty too fast and I was like, this is crazy. And so when I saw this, I was like, oh, that might solve that problem. So I grabbed it just to see for that price range. I figured it'd be worth a try. So the only other character that I have that I haven't used yet, because we did the Alice in Wonderland. Now they did have one that was not solid on there, because the one I used was solid images mostly. They did have one you could reverse stamp, but I figured since I had already done it, even though I am doing some of my older ones, I just didn't grab it. I was like, "Oh, just save that money." I don't know, y'all. Y'all know how it is. It's a whole battle. But I haven't done this one yet, and this is gonna come in as well. So this one's Winnie the Pooh. This one's got the mixture of the solids and reverse stampable ones. So it's got all the characters of Winnie the Pooh on there, except I don't see Christopher Robin. But that's okay. It's got the rest of them. So we'll be getting into all these fun things. So I hope that you will be looking forward to it. I'm super excited. So since we're like after the holidays, um, we'll have this kind of in between. And I know we got spring, and I got some spring plates, and I got lots of them. But I'm gonna start getting into some of these. Get these started, and I might do like I don't know, like a character day once a week or something like that. I haven't quite figured it out, but we are going to get into them. So be on the lookout. Um, thank you so very much. And until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.